Welcome back. Today we're going to talk all about turmeric. Yeah, a spice. It's important to have in your diet. It's cancer fighting, it's super anti-inflammatory. We're going to show you how to use it and how you can get it in your day-to-day routine pretty easily. When it comes to using turmeric, you might be wondering, is it better to stick to using the whole turmeric root, or is it better to do the powdered spice form of turmeric? Both are awesome. Both will give you the benefits of turmeric. It's a great idea to actually mix them up a little bit. There's another thing that you've got to know about turmeric when you're incorporating it into your daily routine, and it's 3 ways that you can maximize the benefits from turmeric. The thing about turmeric is that our liver wants to process it and metabolize it really fast. So we can do some things to slow that down so that our body can absorb all of those powerful nutrients while it's in our system. So number 1 is black pepper. If you include even just a tiny pinch, less than 1/8 of a teaspoon, a little bit of black pepper activates that turmeric by slowing down the metabolism of it. It blocks the metabolic process that your liver is trying to get that turmeric through. So whenever you're using turmeric, add a little bit of black pepper to maximize those benefits. Another thing to add when you're using turmeric is some sort of fat source. Now, we don't want to add any oils. We're talking about just natural occurring, maybe higher levels of fats in the food that you're using the turmeric in. And I'm going to show you how to do that in some of the recipes. You'll notice that we're using flaxseed or we're using other things that have high fat. The reason is that some of those active ingredients in turmeric are fat soluble. So if our body has that along with it, it can grab onto it and hang onto it and use it. If you're really going for the anti-inflammatory benefits of turmeric, remember to use soy. Using tofu, edamame, soy milk, when we include soy with the turmeric, we get more of those anti-inflammatory benefits, and they've seen that in studies, especially with people that are suffering from osteoarthritis. So we're gonna move to the kitchen, and I'm gonna show you some recipes that you can get turmeric in your day-to-day diet so simply and so easily. You can choose from these options, but you're gonna notice that all of these options do include one or all of these things that maximize the benefits: the black pepper, the fat source, or the soy. So take a look and see what you think would work for you.
A really easy way to incorporate turmeric in your day-to-day routine would be throwing it in a smoothie. Now, I made my favorite smoothie earlier this week with the turmeric powder, but I have some turmeric root that I want to give a try, see how the flavor compares, and see if it blends up really good. I've heard that if you use about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, you want to use about 1/4 of an inch of the turmeric root. So I'm gonna make a big blender that'll be 2 big servings, and so I'll do probably about 1/2 an inch because we wanna get that 1/4 teaspoon serving of turmeric in each day in each serving that we have.
I can cut it.
Okay, so if you've seen how I like to make my smoothies, this will look familiar to you. Dump it all in, pack it down. See, it's not even that much, is it? And remember, this is gonna be 2 servings worth. I'm gonna throw the turmeric in now. And we're gonna add a little black pepper. I know, pepper in a smoothie, just go with me here. It's all about the science of really slowing down the metabolism of that turmeric so that we can access its magic as we consume it. So there's our turmeric, our black pepper. Let's get our flax in there. You can also use chia seed. This acts as a really good stabilizer. It's also a source of whole food fat. That is going to make the nutrients in that turmeric even more bioavailable. I'm gonna get our bananas in here to make it creamy and sweet. You could do 3 bananas if you wanted. I've got 2, it should be fine. Pack this thing full. Okay, now we're ready for our fruit. We're gonna go all the way to the top with our fruit. Here's the trick. I really prefer to do some sort of tropical fruit, not only to cover up the amount of greens that we have flavor-wise, but also the turmeric is gonna be strong, it's gonna be present, but I don't want it to be overpowering at all. So I am gonna put plenty of our tropical fruit mix in there. And I grabbed some berries because, again, this is something that we want every single day. We want a serving of berries every day. And we're gonna get it here in our smoothie. A serving of berries a day is about a half cup, so I want a full cup of all of these mixed berries in here. 1, 2. And then some. Oh my goodness, those look so good. Okay, and then we're just gonna add some water about to the level of the grains, and we'll whiz this away. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Those mixed berries always give you a really nice deep purple color in your smoothie. That looks really good. Okay. It smells like fruit. It doesn't smell like turmeric. That's a good sign. Oh, yum. Okay. I just had my other smoothie this morning, so let me see how this one compares. Okay, mostly I'm just getting the tropical fruit, but we put probably a ½ inch of turmeric in there. I can definitely get the black pepper, and the turmeric's there, but it's not overpowering at all. I can live with that, and knowing all the benefits of turmeric, this is a great way to go. A really popular way to get turmeric in your day-to-day routine is to make something called turmeric tea, or some people call it golden milk. I had heard about this when I first switched over to a plant-based diet and I was exploring new things. I didn't really feel very interested in it at first. However, getting ready for this and learning more about turmeric, it inspired me to give it a try. So I'm really excited to share this recipe with you. It's in the description below. And this is really a recipe that I made up, so I'm kind of proud of it, and it turned out delicious. I did try this one, and I think you're really gonna like it. Now, I'm gonna use a cup of soy milk, and if you remember from the science behind turmeric, the soy is actually going to make the benefits of the turmeric even greater, especially if you're dealing with any kind of arthritis or inflammation. So that's cool. So that's really easy to just combine soy milk with the turmeric and you're good to go. I wanted this recipe to be so easy. You can do this on your stovetop. I've already warmed up the soy milk. So we're gonna do our 1/4 teaspoon there, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, and then some. And then we're just gonna do a dash of black pepper and a dash of the cinnamon. It doesn't need to be a lot to get the benefit from the black pepper. There we go. All right, I need something to stir this with. And we whisk that together. Smells good. Yum. Now to sweeten it, I really like using date syrup. The date syrup is not chunky like the date paste that we can make. I do about a tablespoon of this, depending on how sweet you like it. And I was most nervous about this because it's turmeric in milk. That's like a spice, and I don't know, I wasn't sure about it at first, but I tried this and it really is delicious. Yep, still is delicious. Give it a try. When I was thinking about other ways and other recipes I could try to get turmeric in my day-to-day life, I thought of hummus. Hummus is definitely one of those things that I have every day. And this recipe has quite a lot of turmeric in it. The one that I usually make doesn't, so I'm excited to try this. It also has a lot of ginger in it, so it might really pack a punch. We'll see how it goes, and you try it too and tell me what you think. Garlic, gotta have garlic. A lot of pepper. Okay, here goes the turmeric. And the ginger, I hope it's not too spicy. We're just gonna go for it. We'll be brave. Okay, you ready? We're gonna try this. I'm really like working up my courage here, guys. Okay, so I brought my favorite crackers and I brought some carrot sticks. We're gonna try this out. Maybe we should pull Nate in here and make him try it too. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm mostly getting turmeric. There's the ginger. Zing. Okay. I could live with this. If I made this for my kids, I'd probably do half of the ginger, but I kind of like this. This is a go. Give this a try.
I've heard that you can just chew this stuff. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Okay. Interesting. I'd rather put it in a smoothie. Okay, there you go. Well, if you have to, that's one way to do it. There you have it. Can you see how there would be one of those options that would work great for your day-to-day? Keep turmeric in mind when you're wanting to have more anti-inflammatory power or cancer preventative or even cancer supportive treatment in your diet. It's a great thing to include. And subscribe to this channel for more ways to get healthy living and healthy eating into your life and really create a true 5 lifestyle for yourself.